This part will be for anyone that just wants a fast explanation of it. Just for 30 seconds I'm going to show it on 1 and on 2, so you don't just see it dancing, you see it with count. But if you want a very detailed analyze about this step, I suggest you watch this and then you move on to the next part of the video. This is on 1 with count. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Now we go on 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Stick around because now I'm gonna break it like there's no tomorrow. Hello everyone, how you doing? My name is Alexandros and I'm going to be breaking down the pachanga step like there's no tomorrow. Now for some of you that pick this up fast or you're looking for a fast fix, this is not the lesson because I'm going to break down just one basic step in 6 different parts to practice by themselves and then putting them all together. Then I'm going to move on into showing at the end 2 different shoulder movements to apply to our new footwork of pachanga. Alright, and thank you to my students from Cyprus for asking me this video. I'm going to put it as soon as I can, and I don't know how long it will take, but I will break it down like I promised, just like I do in the class. So let's get started. First we start from the position, bringing the feet together, but notice one foot, my left foot is looking at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, my other one. That's my toes pointing like that. Yes, like a duck. If you point them forward, this will make the pachanga step very difficult to try to keep a slight opening. And I will show it on 1 and on 2 like I danced there before. So be patient and I'll show it for both because there are many styles out there and many counts that we play with, and the on 2 and on 1 are the most popular styles, so I'll break that down right now. Basic first, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now the pause, which is the 8, you're going to tap the foot behind with your toe. Notice that it's just behind my right foot. You don't have to bring it too far away. You can do that in a more advanced level if you want to exaggerate the movement. Starting on 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, we bring the foot behind the other foot and slightly crossing. So the main difference is on 1 we will start with the left behind, on 2 we will start with the right behind. Anything else is exactly the same timing. The accents forward are on 1, 3, 5, 7. So it doesn't matter, it's good to practice for both because that will just make your steps even more strong on both genres, on 1 and on 2. So let's continue with on 1 and then I'll show it on 2. We go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right here, you're going to bring this foot next to the other one and bring the other one behind. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'm exaggerating this move, but if you put count to it, you start from 8, which is back the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Now I've done it only 1/8. I suggest you do it about 20. And then when you feel comfortable, put a very slow pachanga and practice it like that so you get the feet going. Alright, so that was the first one. And let's see it on 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Once again, pause the video and go do it 20 times to feel comfortable because that's how the feet will be working. Now step 2. Okay, part 2. Oh, that's 4. 2. We bring up the heel, down. Up the heel, down. If we're starting from this position now, at the same time you bring your foot flat next to the other one, try to coordinate and lift up the right heel. You can go as low as you like, as high as you like, or even up to the toe. But that, I'm going to do it as the next phase after we learn how to do also the pachanga movement, which we promise we will do. So, back here, lift, back, lift, back, lift, If you're doing it on 2, we start like so. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Rewind this part and do it again with me, again and again and again. Stop the video and practice it as many times to get comfortable lifting up at the same time on the accents 1, 3, 5, 7. Alright, so now for part 3, I promised you guys we're going to learn the pachanga move. I think the best way to show that is first to show 2 ways that it's not. Now, 2 ways that it's not. I'm repeating myself because I don't want you to think this is the right movement. This is one of the 2 wrong movements. I've seen this one, and they're overdoing the hip pelvis in and out using the lower abs. So don't apply this. And the second movement, it's not. It's coming from the whole butt cheek areas with straightened knees and just moving forward and back stiff. What happens really is that the knees are slightly bent in overall. It's okay if they go straight, but slightly bent so you have a more bouncy feeling. And as you let go for gravity to take over, you have that release. And just before you fall down, we control that. Notice that my upper body starts leaning backwards just because of that release. Again, here it's putting music on and counting on the 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're dancing on 1, you're dancing on 2. The accents are in the same spot. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Usually after this, people tend to learn the diagonal and diagonal. That's okay, but I think we have to do one more step first. Applying this one to the first and second technique we've learned. So, now we're going to do our basic on 1. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is our first preparation we've learned. Our butt comes slightly up because we bend towards forward. Now don't lift the foot, just do the first technique. In, back, in, back. Because the step is so easy now, we can really put the technique down to work for us. Meaning that the whole pelvis, from moving forward and back, is bringing my foot, is pushing it back, is bringing it forward. Now you've noticed I also started part 2 and connected with part 3, which is our technique. Back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. And 4 on 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Now let's go for part 4. We will turn our chest direction at the same direction that our feet are pointing. So that's 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. We can try this with applying only this technique again. We're going backwards as we did before. And move forward and back using the knees. Boom, boom, boom. Straight side, straight side. 12, 10, 12, 2, 12, 10, 12, 2. Try doing that and saying that at the same time. Alright, so we are applying this to our step. Let's do it on 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're turning to the direction of the toe, come back straight, turning to the direction of the toe. Back, turn, back, turn. Now when I said straight, I mean the body goes straight. This one still goes in a diagonal back, and that's what makes that illusion. If you turn with it, that works, but it's a different way of doing the pachanga, and is usually used for accents. So that's 4 parts. The 5th part is where we practice the more advanced of this step, lifting up to the toe. There's not real support when you're touching only with the toe. Here you can put some weight on it, here you really can't escape it. So this is number 5 out of 6 techniques. Let's try to put them together. We start on 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and so on. 4 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1. Now notice from the toe, I don't lift off the ground and go back. I slide back. And slide. And slide. And slide. Alright, so break it down to these 5 parts, stopping the video and moving it on. Now, part 6 is one of my small details favorites. At the same time, we bring this foot back. The other foot, which is in the front, will twist on its heel slightly to the right. What do I mean? Let's show it. Basic first, I'm going to remove, strip it down again to its basic. Just touch here. Now, after you do the hit and you go back, look at my left foot as this one goes back. Now I'll do it without bringing the right foot back. You see that little twist? So that helps us get a more sharp direction to execute. As this one goes back now, the right foot will turn that way. I just lift it so you can see. Back, out, twist, back, do, back, tiki, back, tiki, back, tiki, back. Putting them slow together one by one, I promise you, you will have the results you want. You will start dancing the pachanga and having fun with it. Make sure you take it slow. The more second nature it becomes, the more fun you're going to have dancing with it. And I did promise, after these 6 broken steps, to show you 2 shoulder movements. The first one is left, right, depending on which side you're taking out the foot. If you start on one and you go to the right, you're going to bring the right one. So at the same one where we take out our toe or our knee, whatever in that direction, we also bring back the shoulder, just like the Matrix. And if you apply them here, you bring the shoulder back, bring the shoulder back, bring the shoulder back. Another way you can do it, which is very fun, is circular back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. To make it look as powerful as possible in the accents, 1, 3, 5, 7, is hitting more strong when we go back. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7, and boom, boom, boom. One by one, both together. Alright? So guys, I hope you liked it. That was the most broken down version that I can offer. And I haven't seen so much detail put together for one video. If you did, please let me know. I'd like to see that video also and maybe learn off of it. But I hope you've learned something today and go out, dance it, and have fun. Doesn't matter if you're dancing Cuban on 1 or 2, just dance.